speaking of getting promoted at a young age, that carries me into, I got to be honest, I'm wearing my, here, I'll spin real quick. I'm wearing my Lucho Acosta kit today, right here.
Very nice, very nice.
So that's the new one for this season, right? Lucho Acosta, of course,
Yep.
a big offseason signing, one of the best players ever to play in MLS, veteran midfielder coming over to play for FC Dallas this season. It's been fun to watch, but my favorite FC Dallas player ever was Jesus Ferreira,
Yep.
the number 9 that finally parted ways with the club after his dad played so well for the club, and then Ferreira came through that academy system you just talked about. So it's been a crazy offseason, this past offseason for FC Dallas fans. You lost your captain, Paul Arriola. You lost Jesus Ferreira, lost Nkase Tafari, one of the best young defenders in the league. Head coaching change, Peter Quill coming up from that academy system to kind of become the head coach of the senior team. Then you sign one of the most exciting veteran playmakers in the league. And now Dallas is sitting 9th in the table in the West. Of course, a long season to go, all summer into the fall. What do you expect from this team going into the summer? How do you think they're looking, feeling? What's the energy, and what's next for this team as we get into the summer months?
Yeah, we're definitely still in the figure it out phase. There's no doubt about it. Like you said, a new head coach in Eric Quill, who coached Ricardo Pepi at North Texas SC, our reserve team, back in 2019. And then he went off to be an assistant coach in MLS. Then he coached in the second division, did very well there. And then we hired him back to be the first team head coach. But not just that, a complete overhaul of the first team squad. There's 16 players left, 16 new ones came in, which in soccer is, that's unheard of. It's your entire starting 11 almost. And because soccer is such an involved game in terms of teamwork and understanding, and with 11 players on the field, having that understanding what the next person is going to do with the ball is so important that we're definitely still trying to figure things out. The chemistry is certainly not where it needs to be, but we're getting results that we probably don't expect. We've done very well on the road. We were unbeaten on the road until last weekend. It was a tough one, I will say, lost 5-0. But before that,
tell the audience about that one. Yeah.
Before that, we had the best road record in the league, which was very unexpected because we've been very rough on the road for the previous couple of seasons. But we're trying to figure things out at home for sure still. So it's a wait and see kind of thing. Basically, we're changing tactics and lineups game to game right now, trying to see what sticks, what works. Eric Quill is trying to figure out, the best profile of the players, their best positions, who plays well with who. So we're all figuring things out as we go. So I'd say, we're only 2.5, 3 months into the season right now. It's a 9-month season. There's plenty of time to figure it out. So I say come August, which sounds a long time from now, but come August, that's where you kind of know who you are. Oftentimes I'll say that for any team, the first third of the MLS regular season doesn't really matter. You just can't get too far away because oftentimes the teams who do well in the playoffs are the ones who get hot late in the regular season. So plenty of time for that to happen. And plenty of time for Eric Quill to figure out his best 11, his best tactical formation, and best outlook for all the different pieces that he has. Because, it was an absolutely crazy offseason with all the chopping and changing that happened.
It was so funny. My process as a fan was I was like, as pieces were getting shipped out or not re-signed and new coach, I was like, okay, I can deal. Ferreira goes to Seattle, which, by the way, the fact that he went to Seattle just made it even worse for me. I was like, I can't do that. Oh my. And then I was pretty sad. And then we signed this guy.
Yep.
And I said, okay, there was a plan. We have a playmaker.